Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all fire signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by Justice and the Two of Cups, and we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or pretty much any zodiac sign. It's a very specific spread, fire signs. It will apply to you if you're waiting for something or if you're waiting for someone. Right, especially if you're waiting for a lawsuit to be over, or you're waiting for someone to make things right with you, or you're waiting for some sort of a breakthrough, some sort of an information coming towards you, or some sort of a partnership being established, or a deal being made, right? So yeah, the Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, I think that's the way you're feeling right now. You're a bit stressed out, you are kind of anxious, perhaps you can't even sleep at night with that Nine of Swords. We have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a situation that is stuck. This is a card of nothing happening, right? This is a card of stagnation. And we have the Seven of Pentacles right next to the Nine of Swords. This is a card of waiting. So I think that's you waiting for something or someone. And that's where you're getting all anxious about it. That's why you're so stressed out. The good news is that it's coming. It's coming your way and it's going to go in your favor, or somebody is going to make things right with you. Somebody is going to propose to you, perhaps. Somebody's going to tell you something or establish a partnership of some sort, right? So the Ace of Swords, the next card over, this is it. This is coming in, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a brand new beginning. It's a card of some sort of truth coming out. It's a card of information. It's a card of a decision, right? And the Ace of Swords is often considered to be the yes card. So whatever it is you're waiting for, it's going to be a yes. Something is going to go in your favor, right? Justice card clarifying the Ace of Swords. It could be in regards to some sort of a lawsuit or a government organization. Perhaps you filed for something and now you're waiting for an approval. You're now waiting for an answer. You could have asked somebody to start a business partnership with you, and you guys started filing paperwork, but there perhaps was some sort of a hesitation or a delay, or if you were waiting for someone to sort of give you an answer, then the answer is yes. Right? Justice is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is either a card of a handshake, a partnership being established. Some of you are waiting for an employer to give you an answer, right? In that case, the job is yours, because the Two of Cups, like I said, this is a partnership card. It's also a card of, something going in your favor, and you shake hands, and you agree to certain terms, conditions, right? Or it could be you getting married. You could be being proposed to, or if you're the one proposing, then the answer is going to be yes. But if you're waiting for someone, then they're coming your way, and they do want to be with you. All right, fire signs. This is a good conclusion or outcome in this case. Something is definitely going to go in your favor, or the answer is going to be yes, or there will be a new beginning, there will be some sort of partnership established, or there will be you being together with another person. The Two of Cups is a great card to have. If it's not about work, business, and finances, then this is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people being in love with each other, two people being on the same page, and it's also a card of unconditional love. So yeah, I can understand whatever you're waiting for could be stressing you out, but I believe it's coming, and the answer is going to be yes. All right, cool. Aries, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this King of Wands, it could be you, Aries. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. You could also be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What's important here is you are leaving. You're leaving something or someone behind, and whatever it is you're leaving, or whoever it is you're leaving, it became a huge burden for you. So the Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of balance, equal give and take, or this is a card of somebody, you in this case, making a decision. You see how the person standing up in the middle, the person standing up in the middle is holding up the scales, and scales are all about pros and cons, and the scales are all about balance. So whatever situation you're in right now became unbalanced, and therefore you're making the decision to walk away from it. The next card that came out is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, it's a card of an obligation, it's a card of some sort of a responsibility. So it's like you're telling yourself, you're coming to a conclusion that you're no longer going to do whatever it is you were doing. You're no longer going to be putting up with something or someone, or you're no longer going to be involved in this situation or with this particular person, right? Because it became unbalanced, and at this point it's just a huge burden for you. Or perhaps you've been doing something for someone for a while, and you're going to say, you know what, no more. I'm not doing this. I'm just done with it. I'm tired of it. You know, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, right? And there you are with the Eight of Cups, walking away from this situation or from a particular person, you know, and you'll feel good about it, because the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of feeling great. It's a card of somebody who made the right decision, right? It's a card of victory, feeling awesome about your decision. So at some point in the future, you'll look back at this and you'll tell yourself, yeah, you know, that was enough for me. And I did the right decision by walking away, by saying goodbye, by dropping this burden, by not doing this anymore. All right? Cool. Leo, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Fool. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or pretty much any zodiac sign. It's a very interesting weekend that lays ahead of you, Leo. A very spontaneous weekend, I should probably say. And some of you could be spontaneously getting married. And I'm not over-exaggerating, right? The very first card that came out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card, by the way. But for most of you, the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, right? And the Hierophant is clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, it could be a proposal, right? Because it's clarifying the Hierophant. Or it could be a confession of love. Either way, the Ace of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love offer coming from someone who is coming towards you. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news. It is a major arcana card, just like the Hierophant, by the way. For some of you, the Wheel of Fortune is you literally getting on that plane, getting into that car, and off to Vegas to get married. You two go. Right? We have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, so the feelings are definitely mutual. The Two of Cups is a card of two people being on the same page, two people in love with each other. It's also a card of a soulmate connection. We also have you in the spread, Leo, the Queen of Wands right there. I believe that's you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Fool, right? Don't take it personally. The Fool in this case is not you being foolish, but perhaps you're just being very spontaneous. You're like, all right, yeah, sure, let's go, let's get married. Or let's get the show on the road. Or let's go travel together. Some of you could be literally getting into a car and off into the sunset you go. So if you're not getting married right away, then you will see the potential what this person is. You're not going to question it twice. The Fool is, jumping head first, taking that leap of faith. So either way, if you're not getting married, you could be getting married to this person at some point in the future. And the Fool card, this is just you not hesitating, because the two of you will click from the get-go. The two of you will have this instant chemistry, you know. Yeah, wow, Leo. Either way, this is a serious connection. You know, we got three major arcana cards, and the two of them are very serious, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's definitely love, and you're definitely moving forward with this person, no matter how this actually plays out during this particular weekend. All right? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Sun and the Ace of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, and we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So we start off with the Four of Cups, and that's the first card that came out. The Four of Cups is a rejection or a missed opportunity, so I think that's what happened between you and this King of Swords at some point in the past. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it's not an air sign, this is somebody who is actually very determined, very decisive. You know, they could be harsh at times, but this person usually tells the truth, and they usually keep their promises. So there was either some sort of a misunderstanding between the two of you, or it was just not the right time, or they made the wrong decision, or you did, Sagittarius, right? I never sugarcoat my readings, so things just didn't align between the two of you at some point in the past with that Four of Cups, right? However, things are going to be lining up between the two of you this time around. We have the Lovers right next to the Four of Cups. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or the Lovers is a card of a choice, right? So now the two of you are making the right choices, right? Either them, you, or both of you, right? The Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection. The Lovers is also a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. So now that the two of you are finally getting together, now that you're finally realizing that the two of you are, at least your soulmates, now that you can move towards a commitment. So the Lovers is clarified by the Sun and the Ace of Swords. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Sun is also a card of clarity. So finally, either you or them or both of you are getting crystal clear that the two of you should be together. The Ace of Swords could be a very straightforward, very direct conversation between the two of you. So you're basically not going to be fooling around, not going to be playing around. You know, you will be getting on the same page. You will be getting in line with the way things were supposed to go from the very beginning, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a brand new beginning, starting from zero. And the Four of Wands right next to the deck, the Four of Wands is a commitment or marriage card. Yeah, so there was something in the beginning, something in the past that stopped the two of you from being together, but now I think that mistake is going to be corrected, right? Now the two of you are finally moving towards that commitment or marriage with that Four of Wands. All right, cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.